The IHSAA and Indiana State Senate are proposing a bill which would drastically change the transfer process of athletes throughout the state. Hi, I'm Ryan with CPTV News. We're going to tell you about that. Plus, the Dogs basketball team marched into the sectional finals seeking back-to-back championships. Here's what's up in news. Crown Point athletes, listen up. The Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana State Senate are working together on House Bill 1064, which removes language prohibiting certain students from enrolling into a school corporation primarily for athletic reasons. If passed, the law will go into effect July 1st of this year and will allow athletes one full eligibility transfer within their first 6 semesters. Further, the bill requires a school corporation to offer a cash payment option at certain extracurricular activities or events, including athletic events.
We're hopeful that we make some adjustments that accommodate school choice, and they would prefer that we make adjustments to our current bylaws rather than it being rooted in state law.
In the past, a student's family would have to provide a reason based on academics as to why the student was transferring, and then the releasing school would have to approve the transfer. The House recently voted in favor of the bill, and it now moves on to the Senate.
In a state that parents should be in control of their education. We're kind of a school choice state, so parents should be, but I believe working with IHSAA, we've come up with a plan that's going to be recognized throughout the whole nation to have guardrails and not open it up every year. You can go here and go there.
Indiana school board elections could look different in the near future. Senate Bill 287, proposed by Senator Gary Byrne, would require school board elections to be held in the same manner as other elected officials, including participating in primary elections and affiliating with a political party. Some local community members are concerned about the partisan school board elections, but Byrne claims school board elections have been partisan for years.
Knowing which political party a candidate identifies with will help Hoosiers know what kind of principles that person would apply to their position on the school board.
This concept has been previously proposed. However, this time the bill has advanced to the House, and lawmakers are saying it is highly likely it will be enacted in the near future. Have you ever thought about living forever? Some scientists see this as a possibility. Tomorrow.bio, a cryopreservation company based out of Germany, provides services to freeze your pets, your brain, or even your entire body after death in hopes that technology will progress enough to be revived in the future. As of 2025, they've expanded services to 4 states, with the entire US to come by year's end. The company has already preserved 2 full bodies from the US.
And I think this is the very important point. No one else decides for someone to be cryopreserved. It is you making the decision for yourself to, instead of being cremated or buried when they die, instead to be cryopreserved.
Hi, I'm Raina with CPTV News. The Pentagon has directed that transgender service members and recruits be separated from the U.S. military in accordance with an executive order issued a month ago by President Trump. The move comes after the president issued an executive order on January 27th, ordering the policy change and identifying gender dysphoria as incompatible with the government's, quote, high standards for troop readiness, lethality, cohesion, honesty, humility, uniformity, and integrity, end quote. In response, a coalition of 21 attorneys general from across the country filed a friend of the court brief on Wednesday to block the implementation of the ban.
This is my home, this is my country, and I want to serve my country. I don't want to serve somebody else's. I feel like it's my duty to absolutely stand up against that and say, no, you are wrong.
A memo from Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's office says service members or applicants for military service who have a current diagnosis or history of or exhibit symptoms consistent with gender dysphoria are incompatible with the U.S. military service. Throughout the nation, the occurrence of school threats have increased dramatically. According to statistical graphs from Educator School Safety Network, the trend line over the time of occurrences, including false reports, have been increasing year to year at a significant rate. Due to social media intake regarding the school threats, students reportedly have become desensitized to the topic. Crown Point High School is combating concerns with the new installed alert system. Around the school, you will find white boxes mounted in the ceiling, which link the school to a system-wide network, in which teachers and staff can now quickly alert the proper authorities and entire school population.
The new system that we've adopted throughout the school corporation here in Crown Point enables our faculty and staff to make immediate notification if they're in need of some type of assistance.
Here's a reminder that Easter and spring is coming fast. The CPHS Art Club, along with AP art students, will be painting giant 5-foot Easter eggs at South Lake Mall tomorrow in the downstairs level outside of JCPenney's from 10:30 a.m. till 2 p.m. The eggs will be on display throughout the mall during the Easter season.
If you've ever locally searched social media on where to get a good hot dog, you've probably discovered that many people are responding with the Home Depot. Yep, that's right. Many people find the hot dogs sold at the exits of the Hobart and Cherville's home improvement retail giant to be superior. The two stands are independently owned by a local businesswoman who rents the space as she sells off the beloved Chicago-style hot dogs and Polish hot dogs. The pandemic caused a severe cut in hours, and the stand is just now returning to regular hours to the delight of many patrons.
Here's what's up in sports. On Saturday night, the Crown Point Bulldogs basketball team went into their rival Lake Central Indians' house riding a 7-game win streak for the sectional championship. The Dogs got off to a slow start, going down by 1 after the first quarter, and outscored LC in the second quarter to take a 1-point lead at the half. CP, led by a strong defensive effort in the second half, and Dikembe Shaw and Bryce Peters, each contributing double-digit points, pulled away from the Indians late in the game.
The biggest thing, I'm getting ready to go talk to them, is don't take this for granted. You know, it's not a lot of teams get to do this. Not a lot of teams get to win the sectional, and it's a special thing.
Dogs win by a score of 52-36 to lock up their second sectional championship in a row. They travel to Michigan City tomorrow night to play Portage for a chance at back-to-back regional championships.
Before we go, here's a quick look at our CP/NWI weather forecast. Rain will taper off overnight, leading to mostly sunny skies on Saturday with a high of 68. A slight chance of a rain-snow mix on Sunday with colder temps and high of 44. Temperatures will rebound on Monday for St. Paddy's Day with sunny skies and a high around 57. Temps will dip into the mid-40s though for the annual parade at night.
Remember, for the latest in CP and NWI news, check on the CPTV news either on our Dog Radio app, crowntownmedia.com, here on Snapchat at CPTV_QuickCUT, or on X at CrownTMedia. See you next time.